22 Glocks, 22 shots, a whole lot of this and a whole lot of that. Yeah, Ruthless 22, Atlanta, Georgia, you feel me, born, you know what I'm saying, but I'm based coming out of LA, you feel me, rising music artist, and you know what I'm saying, I'm just here to tell my story, you know, my way. So yeah, my story start, you know, around 12, 13, you know, I probably thought that I was gonna end up a basketball player. You know, I had all these dreams of going to the NBA and doing this and doing that, but I can say around 12, 13 years old, the gang life, it like always fascinated me. I was the only child on my mother's side. So with me being the only child on my mother's side, it was like, you know what I'm saying, I was looking for a sense of family. I was looking for a sense of brotherhood. I was looking for like people to come together and have my back so I could have that. I could have theirs the same type of way. You know what I'm saying? I really felt like it was a void, you know, being raised without my father, because my father was incarcerated. With me playing basketball and also thinking that I was gonna go to the NBA, it was like, boom, I started gangbang, or I picked the gang life. Everything that you see and you wanna fit in and you think that it's like it look cool, is this and that, it ain't always glorifying. It ain't always what it's hyped up to be. And so if I had a message or if I had something to get across, it's like, be yourself, be you. If you take that street route or you take that life where you gonna gang bang and you gonna be this or you gonna be that, you gotta be ready for what come from it. You lose a lot. And you know, when it don't pan out to be what you think it's gonna be, that void that you missing from maybe not having a certain type of family member around, you tend to think that that void is gonna get filled. But you know, that ain't always the case. It's a lot of losses that you take with that lifestyle, you feel me, that you gotta be tough enough to deal with. I sat and watched people that I grew up with, you know what I'm saying, get life sentences, elbows. I got people that I genuinely love from the lifestyle because I'm not shying away from what I am. And I am gonna be what I'm gonna be, like always. Like I'm standing on that. But I could truly say, like, it's been nights that, you know, I just go to bed thinking with either anxiety or tears, you know, off of this lifestyle. And I be like, so I be like, everybody that's young and you wanna be this and you wanna be that, is you really ready? That's how come you got snitching at an all-time high. You know, you got people who jumping head first into something and then really understanding what it is, or they figuring out what it is, and they're not, they understanding that this lifestyle is not for them, but it's too late because you done already got in. You know, I done watched some of my close friends, man, you feel me, that was talented in a whole lot of other areas. They doing life in prison, you know, life without, never coming home. And they still taking care of their kids from a jail cell. I never shy away from what I am, just for the simple fact is you got some great people in that lifestyle. You feel me? I got hosts of big homies. I got hosts of partners. I got hosts of homegirls, you feel me, that have really been there for me when I needed them. So like 2018, 2019, like I got shot, and you know, I won't go into depth of like what happened or what the case is, but I can say that it changed me mentally. It made me understand like the real world ain't playing, and I just felt like it was my wake-up call. You know, I got a son to take care of. I wouldn't want to be taken away from him in no aspect, whether it's jail or prison. So, you know, just me being shot was like, it was a wake-up call in the sense of like, get your shit together and realize what's really important. That incident changed like the type of people that I keep around me now, the type of people that I talk to, the type of people that I deal with, you know, where I go, how I move, where I move. When you running into a lot of people, you know, whether they family members or that, and they just telling you or explaining to you like, oh, you so blessed because, you know, you could really not be with us no more, and you could really not be here, and you know, and you listening to that, and you think about it, it's people that didn't die from like one single bullet, you know what I'm saying, one single shot. So it is true, you know what I'm saying, it's not nothing to be played with. So I am blessed to be alive, I am lucky to be alive. You getting older, life ain't a joke. Like, come on, like, let's do this. Like, control your crowd, control where you go. Control what time you go. Control who you're around. Monitor your surroundings. Get more on point with life. You know, I guess if I just had something to say to the younger generation, I just say that it ain't always glam and glory though. You know, I sit here lying if I just tell you that this is a lifestyle that I felt that needed to be promoted. You know what I'm saying? Anytime little kids die or pass, you know, it's like that didn't hurt in my soul before. But I can't sit here and say that the lifestyle is fully negative, nah, because in a lot of ways, we're misunderstood. So that's why if you was to sit here and ask me, do I regret anything? No. If you sit here and ask me, am I gonna change who I am? No. If you was to sit here and ask me, am I gonna stand on me being from where I'm claiming or where I'm technically from, like, no, I'm gonna stand on that. Cause I always loved music, like I always did. Like I always hum melodies in my head from certain songs. I always been fascinated with beats. I always been fascinated with like punchlines and battle rap and everything going all the way back. So it was only right. We put a laptop in the kitchen, put some speakers up, and we just started working. But I tell you this though, like I jumped in head first though. Like when I say I jumped in head first with the music, like I did, I was determined like just to be hard. Like I was studying my pocket. I have to say, man, long live B, man. That was one of my early influences, my relative, man, that passed. I say that he was a big time influence. Anything that was coming up in my generation that I fucked with, like Wayne, you feel me? The Drought 1, 2, 3, all that, like, you feel me? Like, growing up, Wayne could do no wrong in my eyes. I even dressed like that nigga in school, like, you feel me? Like Wayne could do no wrong in my eyes. And it was anybody that was lyricist, like, you feel me? That's what I always was on. Like, nigga, I was a big Jadakiss fan, you feel me? Jada, you feel me? Damn. Any kind of like West Coast rappers that was B-Team, I was fan of. The Old Game, I maybe was one of the first niggas that was on YG. Them was a lot of my influences. I say I had basketball influences too, just cause I used to hoop. So, you know, it was like, shit, I've been on LeBron James. I remember gambling in school, like, you know what I'm saying, on his games and shit, like who was better, him or Carmelo back in the day. Certain big homies in certain neighborhoods would be my influence as well. I say I always had a good supporting cast, you know what I'm saying. I say even when I chose to do wrong, that was because I chose to do wrong. You know, I say my supporting cast always been strong and they tried to make me fly straight, but, you know, I was gonna do what I wanted to do. My plans on my music career is really, you know what I'm saying, to keep progressing with the music. You know, it's a lot of money out here, and also, you know, finding myself to make sure I paint the right message. You know what I'm saying? I think with the music, a lot of time I give them what they want, which I'm gonna keep doing that because, you know, that's just what I'm supposed to do. But I'm gonna also start giving y'all a lot of shit on like the message that I'm trying to paint. I got people that's looking at me to win, so my ultimate goal, if somebody asks me what my goals is just to keep elevating in life. I'm shying away from certain people that would keep me in a box, you know, and I'm shying away from them and I'm getting to a certain place in life where I want to elevate, I want to do right. I know one of my ultimate goals will truly be to give back to the less fortunate. Like I come from the struggle. I know what it is to struggle. I know what it is to go without. I know what it is to need certain people to step up and support you in this certain light, in this certain manner. You feel me? I know how it is to go without. You know, I'm the epitome of going without. I'm the epitome of sacrifice. You feel me? So I know like one of my ultimate goals in life really will be to give back to the less fortunate and the youth and to help people that come from the same type of lifestyle that I come from and make sure that these little niggas win, you feel me? And make sure they win at the end of the day. That's the goal, to win. On whatever you doing, it gotta make sense. You gotta win. If I could go back and give my 12-year-old self some advice, I really would tell myself, like, don't try to fit in. You know what I'm saying? Be whatever you want to be from the heart, and and stick to it. It's gonna pan out. You feel me? If you want to do music at 12, you know what I'm saying, and your heart is telling you you want to be a musician, stick with that shit. If you want to box, or you want to play ball, or you want to do whatever, it's okay not to fit in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to be something that they not. Now, I don't regret what I am. I'm me, and I love me. I love how my life turned out. You know, I don't live my life with no regrets. But if I did have to tell my 12-year-old self anything, I would just stand on, like, not giving a fuck what other people think. All right, this Ruthless 22, man. You know, I'm coming out of trenches, man, all the way from LA, out of trenches, man. You know, shout out to my whole team, my whole supporting cast. Y'all know what it is. Out of trench finna take over the game, man. We got good music on the way. We got good music videos on the way. You know, shout out to my team again. I wouldn't trade them for the world. Shout out to DeePino, man. We here, man. You know what I'm saying? I send mines, and I hopefully y'all understand, you know what I'm saying, who I really am. You know what I'm saying? Ruthless, Mr. 22 blocks, 22 shots, a whole lot of this and a whole lot of that. Yeah, you know, pound for pound. Yeah, hey, look, it took me a little minute to get started, but I'm like, yeah.